Hello from the Richland Hills Public Library. I'm Miranda, the youth librarian, and I am bringing you our activity time for this week. Originally, this was going to be our activity time for last week, but weather being what weather is, we had to hold it off a little bit. So we are doing a belated Mardi Gras themed science experiment. It's going to be lots of fun. So let me talk just a little bit, I guess, about what I've done here. Basically, I bought about 32 strands of Mardi Gras beads. And then I took those beads and broke them apart and then hot glued them together like so. And then I very carefully put them into this bottle in kind of like a circular motion. I'm gonna be really careful about this. Once these beads start falling out, they do not want to stop. And I'm not ready to show y'all that yet. That should be good. Okay. Which is why I have things holding my beads down so that they don't actually accidentally go spilling out all over the place. So this is the project we're going to be doing. Putting the beads together is super easy. You just need a whole bunch of beads, some hot glue, and then a bottle to put your beads in. A lot of the times when I've seen this experiment done online, it's actually been a wide bottle where it doesn't have a little narrow top. So we're going to see if that makes any difference when we do our experiment. We'll go from there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is kind of cut the video so that I can get up these stairs so that we're at a good spot, and I'll see y'all again in a minute. Okay, so we are on the ladder. Everything I've read about this experiment says that height is better and makes this experiment work better. So I'm going to make sure that I am properly positioned here, and then we are going to let our beads go and see what happens. Woohoo! So the cool thing about this project, and let's see, let me step down now so I don't fall, is that once the beads come out of the bottle, they are powered by inertia. And so once they come out, stopping them is practically impossible. There are ways, but you can't stop it down here because once the beads are down here, they're already going. The speed is up here. So to actually get the beads to stop, you have to put your hand over this part to get them to stop. So what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna take this lovely pile of beads that's on the floor and I'm going to put them back into the bottle. And I'll probably do like a super speeded version of that, I think. And so that you can see, because there actually is a process for getting them into the bottle properly. And then once they're all in the bottle, then we'll do a slow-mo version of them coming out of the bottle so that you can see what's happening in slow-mo. So I think that's how we're going to set it up. So we're going to cut again, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, so we have our bottle set up, and I'm going to start putting the beads in, and here really fast in a second it'll start going super fast, but you'll still get an idea of how the beads are going into the bottle. So here we go. Okay, so it is now all back in the bottle. So now we're going to take it all out of the bottle again, only this time you're going to get to watch it in slow motion. So here we go, y'all. Okay. So, through the magic of video editing, you have now seen that in slow motion. And hopefully what you were able to notice, and of course you can always go back into your video and see, is that even though we were using a small necked bottle instead of a wide necked bottle, as the beads came up and out of here, they created like a little bit of an arch in the air. Didn't do it every single time, but it did do it a little bit. And I think if we'd had a wide-necked bottle, it would have done it a lot more. But that's just the nature of experimentation and learning what works and working with what you have. And this is what I had, so this is what we used. All right, so I think that's the end of our activity time for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope y'all have a good day. What do I have to remind y'all about? Craft kits. So we have 2 different sets of craft kits this week since we weren't here last week. So please come in and pick up February week 3 and February week 4 craft kits. Lots of cool stuff going on in both of those. Don't forget about our story time, which is probably already aired by the time you're watching this, but it'll be on our YouTube channel for a little while. And I think that's everything. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope y'all have a good day.